Hey, it's Keto Granny. I'm out running errands this morning. I don't have any makeup. Dry face, everything. But I wanted to get on here really quick and say that, losing weight at any age is very, very difficult. And I say that because when I was younger, it was a lot easier. I'll say that. When I was younger, it was a lot easier to lose weight. You could eat just about anything you wanted and get out there and, do your thing and do whatever you do. And you stay at your weight or you lose weight. Now it doesn't really work like that. You really have to work at it. I found that around the age of 30, I started having a difficult time as far as losing weight or maintaining my weight. So I was really overweight. I've been overweight probably for the past 30, 40 years. Really, really overweight. And, it was just something that I accepted. Because most women that I did know or I looked up to, they were heavier as they got older. So, I kind of just figured that's how life is. The older you get, the heavier you're going to get. And you kind of just have those type of things in your mind. So, I just decided that, I just didn't feel like I wanted to ache like I always did or wanted to hurt or anything. Just from walking, just taking a step or a couple of steps, I hurt all over. My whole body ached. Not just my knees. I mean, my feet, my legs, everything ached, and it hurt just from taking a few steps, just from walking. And there goes the ambulance, medical one. I'm gonna let them go by. But, just thinking about all of those things that I was going through before I decided that I wanted to get healthier, that I wanted to change the way that I was eating, that I wanted to eat cleaner and healthier. Just before I decided to do all of those things, my body really hurt. It was so full of inflammation. I mean, it hurt all over. I ached from my head to my toes, and that was just about on a daily basis. And I really didn't know that it was inflammation until I started just studying about the ketogenic diet, what it does for you, different things like that. And that's when I learned about our body having a lot of inflammation in it. And that's why we hurt so bad and our bodies ache. Muscular aches and pains, cramps. It's all caused because of inflammation in our body. And that's mainly caused by the foods that we eat, which causes our insulin to rise, which therefore causes inflammation in our bodies. So, just wanted to touch on that for a brief moment. We're getting ready to start driving again. So, I'll be back in a little bit. Bye-bye. So at what age do you feel it's that people have the most trouble losing weight? If you have dieted before or been on a weight loss journey before, at what age did you start noticing that your body was holding weight more? When did you start having the biggest problems as far as losing weight? I have remained fat mostly all of my life. So now that I've gotten down to 220, 225, I feel like a whole new person right there. But that's still heavy and obese also. So,
you take naming Cheetos.
So I'm out running errands and it is hot today. You see my grandbaby, she's in the back. She has fell asleep now. But on the ketogenic diet and the ketogenic journey, on the ketogenic diet and the ketogenic journey, it is always a learning experience. It's always something that you can learn, always something new that you can make or cook. And you can make this diet simple or you can make it as hard as you want to. I like to keep keto simple. So a lot of days during the week, I will eat the same meal. So that's what you're going to notice on a lot of the menus. I'm going to be using a lot of the same ingredients and actually using those ingredients to make different versions of breakfast meals and other meals like that. It is so hot out here, I had to come out of my shirt. I had on my Keto Granny t-shirt, and then I also have on like one of those T-boy t-shirts under there, and then my sports bra. So I had to come out of something. It's just so hot out here today. Here, where we live, I came from where it was running like 100 and something degrees when it was a hot summer's day. And I moved up to Washington State. And since I've been here, I've gotten used to the weather hanging around 60-ish, 70s for most days. And so whenever we get into the 80s or the 90s, man, it is the worst. It is the worst. And I've gotten used to the lower weather, the lower temperature weather. I like it better. That was one reason why I moved here, that the weather here tended to agree with me better than the weather where I stayed at. Seemed like I suffered more from high blood pressure, being out of breath, different things like that go with obesity. And especially if you live in a hot environment, you are really miserable then. So I moved. And once I get here, I started seeing people being more off into fitness. And so I started getting more off into fitness, started going for walks, started hanging out at the park, started participating in weight loss challenges at work, different things like that, and became more active and started learning about weight loss, which I knew it all depended on a deficit of calories. And even though I did do that and have a deficit of calories, I never had any luck with losing weight, and that was because I was following the standard American diet. You may feel like it's you a lot of times, but really it's the foods that you eat. You think that you're eating the right foods and you're really not. So that is what the problem is a lot of times, but a lot of people don't know that.